Hey everyone, it's Mike here. I review nootropics and I talk about personal development. And during this video, we're going to talk about Qualia or Qualia. This is a very popular product. I'm looking at their website right now and they could be biased, but it's pretty much all 5-star reviews. One person says it's the best natural product they've taken. They're more focused, they're calm. This product helps their memory seem more accessible as a result. Another person says that they attribute a lot of their success as an engineer, writer, and father and filmmaker from this one product. I'll talk about my personal experience and what my take is. There's pros, there's cons. This is a product, again, I rate highly, but it does come with some downsides. What's very positive is the ingredient profile. The ingredient profile is great. They've pretty much nailed it when it comes to some of the most important nootropics you would want in a blend. If you're unfamiliar with this product, it is pretty much well known and it's become popular because it is a supplement which basically encompasses all the nootropics you would want. It also has some of your micronutrients as well, which you may not be getting in your diet. So is for them to have 20 different ingredients here. I like two things. I like, number one, some of the ingredients they put in it, and secondly, that the dosages are pretty much spot on. They've not underdosed anything to stay on a budget. I feel pretty confident about that. It's a very professional looking bottle, professionally looking brand. I've also purchased their Qualia Nootropic Energy product, which I'll do in a future review. And man, look at this box, look at this packaging. This is beautiful. Wow. This is the Qualia Mind Premium Nootropic for Mental Performance Dietary Supplement, 154 capsules. So that is a 28-day supply, assuming you're taking 7 vegetarian capsules per day. So you're only getting 22 servings per container, which is not that great. This, I'm not sure what the cost is. Don't take my word for it, but I think it's $70. It's not necessarily cheap. But let's firstly just go through the ingredients together. I won't name all of them, but what stands out for me, Acetyl-L-Carnitine, Bacopa, Rhodiola, you've got Phenylalanine, L-Tyrosine, Taurine, L-Theanine, Alpha-GPC, they've got Acetyl-Choline, Coffeeberry, Phosphatidylserine, Theobromine. What else do they have? Ginkgo Biloba. They've got Qualia, and they've got Huperzine A. So I'll go over some of those and what I like about them and why I typically use those nootropics. I don't use all of them, but they are some which are in my stack or I have used in the past. Firstly, let's start with Acetyl-L-Carnitine. If you're unfamiliar with it, what it's going to help you do is it's going to help you to like mobilize fats, like use fat for fuel versus always getting your fuel from like glucose or carbohydrates like sugars. Bacopa, that can do some magical things when it comes to memory. It's, in my opinion, the best one nootropic if you're going to take something for supporting your memory. Long-term memory, short-term memory, your word recall. They've got Rhodiola Rosea, which I call like a nap in a pill, because what it's going to help you do, it's going to really fight fatigue. It's like a nice pill just to pop in the middle of the day, just essentially to like rejuvenate, get more energy, both mentally and physically. Phenylalanine, I'm not sure why they put that there. That more so I would say helps you for working out. It can help you with endurance. It can help you with just your like aerobic capacity to do more cardio. L-Tyrosine, that's a great ingredient, similar to caffeine in that it's going to help you with your concentration, with your motivation. They've got taurine. What that's going to do is it's going to help you like prolong the effects of caffeine. So when you take caffeine with taurine, you'll just notice like your caffeine will work for a longer period of time. And L-theanine, similarly, what L-theanine is going to do is that is going to essentially help you to eliminate any negative side effects you may get from caffeine, like the jitters, like the anxiety. I'll keep going through the ingredients. So we've got Alpha-GPC. If you're unfamiliar with Alpha-GPC, it is probably the best choline source, which is going to essentially help all your other nootropics just work better. It is found in eggs, it's found in some nuts, but having it here in a supplement just ensures that you get it versus in your diet. They've got organic coffeeberry. I'm not sure why they use that as the caffeine source. Coffee does have really good features when it comes to antioxidants, when it comes to anti-aging. So this results into 90 milligrams of caffeine. They've got Phosphatidylserine. That is a really good supplement when it comes to essentially lowering your cortisol levels. It can also do some really good things when it comes to fighting a state if you're typically like sleep deprived. It'll help you just to eliminate that feeling. You've got Theobromine, that's a very good antioxidant. Ginkgo Biloba, I'm not the biggest fan. There's some studies which showing it can increase blood flow to your brain, helping you with your memory. Qualia doesn't really do much. It can do a bit for testosterone in my opinion. And then they've got Huperzine A, which can help you with focus, but I'm not the biggest fan as Huperzine A, most of the studies just show it helps you if you're somebody with any sort of like neurological condition, or you're fighting Alzheimer's, or you're somebody elder. As you look at these, those are the ingredients. There's some great ingredients and they're dosed very well. Acetyl-L-Carnitine, they've got 500 milligrams, Bacopa 300 milligrams, Rhodiola 300 milligrams, Taurine 200 milligrams, L-Theanine 200 milligrams, Alpha-GPC 200 milligrams. I don't like that the organic Coffeeberry results in 90 milligrams of caffeine. If you're taking this, then you're somebody that already has some good knowledge when it comes to caffeine. Therefore, I don't think that it's necessary that they put caffeine in here, because most of you are like me in that you would just take your caffeine separately. The issue with that is that now, because of that, I wouldn't necessarily take this 3 or 4 hours prior to bed. If they didn't have the caffeine, then I typically would. 90 milligrams, I mean, it's not a whole lot. But for most people, if you're drinking like a couple of cups of coffee a day, that's it, then that is a noticeable amount. Phosphatidylserine, that's a good dose, 100 milligrams. Theobromine, 100 milligrams, another good dose. And then huperzine A, 5 milligrams. Ingredient profile looks great. What I don't like is that I feel like they've missed a few good nootropics. They've missed ashwagandha. If you're going to put in something like phosphatidylserine to lower your cortisol and to fight your like levels of stress and build your stress resilience, then you may as well just have added ashwagandha, KSM 66, since that is a very popular product. And then otherwise, just only thing I don't like is that they used N-Acetyl-L-Tyrosine versus L-Tyrosine. Just in my opinion is not as effective as L-Tyrosine. I feel like that is a nootropic which pretty much is like just a trendy thing. That L-Tyrosine obviously became very popular probably about 10-15 years ago, and they've introduced NALT to the supplement industry, to especially like the fitness industry. I mean, it just sounds nicer, it's new, but reality is it's not as effective in my opinion. Again, with NALT, it just seems to be effective at the beginning and then just tapers off very fast, and you don't feel a crash, but it just gets out of your system so quickly. Whereas L-Tyrosine, you feel that energy, you feel that motivation. I've made a video on L-Tyrosine in the past. I'll see if I can link it here, and I like that a lot more. So how I would make this product different: firstly, I would add the ashwagandha. Secondly, I would just change the N-Acetyl-L-Tyrosine from 250 milligrams to 500 milligrams, or I would have changed it to L-Tyrosine. Overall, would I say good things? Yeah, I would say good things, but this isn't for everybody just because it is so damn expensive. For a lot of people who are business owners, who are traveling, who are entrepreneurs that are doing very well, then this is an appropriate supplement. But for somebody just like as a student, to get more mental clarity, to study, you're better off just buying something like caffeine and L-Tyrosine, or just finding some other products that way. So it's not necessarily, again, for everybody. It's really good, especially if you're somebody that is not getting all your micronutrients in your diet. For example, like when it comes to calorie consumption and eating foods, your goal is always just to get the most nutrition out of every single calorie consumed. And if you're somebody that's eating a lot of empty calories, or you're only having maybe 1 to 2 poor meals a day, then this is a great supplement just for overall health, like antioxidants, anti-aging. Now, because of the coronavirus, of course, you want to make sure your immune system's up. It's a great product. I don't have anything really bad, like too bad to say about it. They formulated it quite well. These are clearly very smart people and much smarter than me, and they've dosed everything very, very nicely. You can tell that they've essentially just dosed everything in a manner which is going to interact really well with everything else. But do note that there are some, I would just say, some strange things about this. Is this product, it's not really clear who this product is designed for, because if it was designed for somebody who's just working by desk, you wouldn't need some of these physical stimulants they have. Like some of the things I haven't discussed is they've put vitamin B12, they've put 1,000 micrograms of vitamin B12, which is, what is that? 41,667% of your daily value. That is not a typo. 41,667% of your daily value. And this is something you actually find in pre-workout products, which just makes me a little bit curious. Is this for pre-workout performance? Because a lot of the ingredients suggest that it is, or is it for somebody who is, just ambitious with their work and they're using that for that purpose? Otherwise, I would recommend that, hey, maybe it could be a good idea to check it out. Hope you all found this helpful. Do subscribe, click the bell, view my website, and look at the description box below for more information. I'll look forward to seeing you all next time. And drop me a comment if you've taken this product, as far as what your thoughts are on it, and if you would personally recommend it. I'll see you all soon.